Kessben television so and Moshe and Yawada and Numre Mantamo Edu NCMO Ghana baby I Osha and Numrebiano Yawada and Numre of favorite political show on your favorite television station Punch Juma Day or Kessben TV so and Numre so Namia Daroma or the Ache Bio Yesin Kunra Yadi Day Bremo. Your friend Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng Mitremo ama lawyer Ohine Jan aka lawyer I thank you. Now baby I will share no say oh DSTV and I share also channel 364 Go TV and I share also and channel 121 and Facebook no Kessben FM and say Kessben TV. O comment ene wadwen kire ontusuye ene ensema numere bebo so ni nyina no obetimi e de aba e wo 0551 599933 0551 599933 0551 444933 enumere nkomo ayebedie no edoso yene Professor Kwarteng abaye or Professor of Economics Ewa Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology KNUST for short afei Dr. Samuel Afriye a senior lecturer ewa Kumasi Technical University Business School specifically. Sa MP4 and the form yenuing and enumere our favorite TV station Kessben TV so yenu mo ebesin konwa na adwen ponche dwumadie ya ponche yaba komra sebadwem enra ebeto dwase budget ya na e wose omo approval for the year 2024 no speaker the question no eto ho am na sania osi ebisa asem no parliament no speaker eto say those in favor of the motion no say aye and na omo ekan na yanre sania speaker ese ebisa question no ne sania omo si eyi no ene ne ekofa controversy no enyina bae yan komra sebadwam na yan hwe kakra ye beto aso. Okay. And the speaker etro question no na oye no say those in favor of the motion no omo enka na ontie sani amra sebadwam tutuye no etie no na baby I kosi enyina ne say speaker say I think the eyes have it. Sa ansama speaker edit to dwai and ekofa ansem bebre ebaye yan hwe kakra ye beto aso.
It's not a matter that speaker should be seen or heard debating in public because it's still before the House and the final decision will be taken most likely next week. We have, as noted by all of you, done a lot of work on the review of the standing orders. And that one too, we'll do all we can to place it before you next week. This issue about opinion, ruling, decision, and all those things have been resolved in the new standing orders that will come before you. And so it will stop all this. But the practice, before I became speaker, and even during the course of my speakership, is that when you are to take a voice vote, listening to the voices from both sides of the House, sometimes it's difficult to decide firmly that either the ayes have it or the noes have it. So I put the question again. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, I think the ayes have it. Yes, Deputy Minority Leader.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Respectfully,
I rise on order 1132 to call for a head count to challenge your ruling. And so, Honorable Deputy Minority Leader.
Okay, so the speaker said he think the eyes have it. Wow, Kessben TV and Numero Fear. Speaker, a true question, no? From both sides, the majority and the minority. And what do you also think? Is it the eyes or the no? And you may be doing common sense. Sitting here next week about Parliament, you know, and what happened after. Or can say he think the eyes have it, you know, and Honorable Emmanuel Makofibua, sorry, say. Ti omo standing order no na omo nya counting eno na majority for no so fi say speaker nya kasawia afi ye kokan de bio nti omo so ntia na omo sha se pia bontinti no ekoye press conferences upon press conference your budget for 2024 ya adwumefo aketua entumu wom ya de bi ebebo oman no ho bra de say ye wo November wo so me na wie aka bo so me ba ko nti omo awie ni nyina effective January no na budget na hyase nti se mrasabajafo no beji atum omo nyintum na omo kwa na speaker tretre nsemu kakra and so your speaker ne senia okan nsem no parliament.
It's not a matter that speaker should be seen or heard debating in public because it's still before the House. And the final decision will be taken most likely next week. We have, as noted by all of you, done a lot of work on the review of the standing orders. And that one too, we'll do all we can to place it before you next week. This issue about opinion, ruling, decision, and all those things have been resolved in the new standing orders that will come before you. And so it will stop all this. But the practice before I became speaker, and even during the course of my speakership, is that when you are to take a voice vote, listening to the voices from both sides of the House, sometimes it's difficult to decide firmly that either the ayes have it or the noes have it. And so there is an opportunity granted in the standing orders for the speaker to express an opinion. And usually it is said, I think the noes have it, or I think the ayes have it. The practice is that is give opportunity if somebody is doubtful of the thinking of the speaker to raise a challenge. That is the practice throughout. And that was what happened yesterday. And the challenge was raised. And so the next process was for us to do a head count. We have gone through this a number of times. And so that was what happened yesterday. It is during the course of the head count that we encountered a challenge. And some members of the majority side walked out. Some members were still present. But there was a lot of meetings, and some were standing and talking. And therefore there was disorder. And by our rules, when there's a disorder, the only thing open to the speaker is to suspend sitting. And that was what I did yesterday. Then after that, we resumed. And when we resumed, the House was still not in order. And so the best thing is to adjourn, which I did. So I followed meticulously the rules of the House. For members and observers to go out and misinform the public, and for them to run at Parliament and the Speaker, that one, I leave it to them and their gods. So for me, I'll do what I believe is right to the best of my knowledge and ability. And so next week, we'll try and do everything. But we have a saying, and I'm sure you all know this saying. Oh, you don't want to hear my saying? Yes, Deputy Minority Leader, you don't want to hear Minority Whip?
Speaker, when you finish.
We say that the mouth of the old man smells. But what comes?
But then, utie majority members na almost say, Speaker, I put two questions now, or say you think the eyes have it. I've heard you now, also be making you 10 say the minority members no can say any head count no. I've as a waka some, as some now can no, won't say that any show. Young first of all, no, most Speaker of Parliament. Young first of all, no more the leadership of MPP parliamentarians, and I first of all, no more minority for. Yeah, the boss speaker, and he said, no, saying speaker, a jina baby, jina yenwa. Na okasa he thinks the eyes have it. Na omutimi a take a decision on the budget. And now say, na osenka majority members and so by head count no. Chairman Sabunso, ne afenyo mark ne honorable Katie Hammond, the Mompeni for a day anymore. Now saying commotias here, na omukain. And now say minority members and also speaker nya can say he thinks the eyes have it. Now saying commoso tias here so we in budget. Enti yemano enkosa. Speaker Eddie Achuja said Dwadeko, Yami Admochina a holiday. Enti omo ebeto so. Nisu so Eddie Mayeno any say. But I want to mam check a course of parliament and deputy minority chief whip. Honorable Ibrahim Banda. One yen central for a bonkomo kakra on the budget. Yen share kakra ni NTB.
Speaker, you made this clarity yesterday, and the public has been misinformed that the budget was approved. So it's good you have stated that there was no decision, and you have directed that the business committee should reschedule the budget statement and economic policy for a decision to be taken next week. Mr. Speaker, for emphasis, I have been here 4 terms now. Mr. Speaker, you've trained me. I had the opportunity to learn under you. And Mr. Speaker, our rules are not that ambiguous. And when you quoted Order 113 Rule 2 and stated that you put the question first, you were not clear, you put it the second time, you were still in doubt. Said, I think the eyes have it. So, Speaker, the majority leader is a man of grammar. I think the eyes have it. This morning, my daughter, who had just completed Wesley Girls, told me, Daddy, I think the eyes have it means that you are not sure. She had just completed Wesley Girls. Yes, my daughter, she's in my office right now. And Mr. Speaker, this is a statement of fact. Daddy, I think the eyes have it means that you are not sure. And Mr. Speaker, it's for very good reasons that speakers upon speakers have been putting the question that way. I think the eyes have it. That's your opinion. If then you check, if nobody is on his feet, you go ahead, the eyes have it. That's declaration and that's ruling. The Speaker, even sometimes some speakers go ahead and put the gavel 1 to the eyes have it. The budget statement and economic policy is hereby approved. We didn't see that yesterday. members, some senior members have been here 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. They were still confused. But how can you be confused by this? It has happened and happened and happened. There was no declaration of results. We were in the process. So even if you go to today's order paper, the table office has programmed the budget statement economic policy for 2024 for a decision to be taken today. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, it's motion number 10. Unfortunately, my colleagues on the other side are not here. They are playing a football game with no goalkeeper, no defenders, no wins, only 3 attack number 7, 8, 9, 8, 10. Mr. Speaker, for the second time, they've run away. I think, as members of the leadership, Mr. Speaker, we must take the rules of procedure serious. And Mr. Speaker,
so the Honorable Deputy Minority Chief Whip, Honorable Ibrahim Banda, and now our chamber hall Parliament, and now our church. What it offer as a training, and say, and the speaker there to just and budget in the Yanyantum, sending a bit to dra Yana a be a cano. Now anyone was said there. I don't know, anyhow, as a cover borna, omni striker, omni goalkeeper, or be anyhow. Honorable Chairman Sabonso, and now our chamber hall. Ono na ye the majority leader. Ono so edin sem kakra chudwa. Safe na wadwane ya YouTube no Kessben TV, Facebook Kessben TV, and Kessben FM on Facebook ni nyina o hwebe. Ye enti honorable chairman and leader. Said ono so e kan sem.
Speaker. The Speaker. First of all, for the record, when we stepped out, we did not misinform the public. We related to the truth as happened in this house. We related to the truth as happened in this house. Mr. Speaker, so we have not misinformed the public. What we spoke to is captured right here in the votes and proceedings. That the question on whether or not the motion for the approval of the budget statement and economic policy should be done by this house was done, and the ayes had it. The Speaker, that is what is here, and nobody here has challenged that the question was put, and in the period of the chair, the motion was agreed to. The Speaker, as I've said, subsequently, a head count was sought by the Deputy Minority Leader. The Speaker, it is that head count, that application, that is still not dispensed with. That head count has not been dispensed with. It should not be confused under any circumstances. Anybody who knows parliamentary practice, it should not be confused under any circumstances that the Speaker has not said that the ayes have it. Mr. Speaker, and then when you say that the ayes have it, and people are making issue about it, Mr. Speaker, the ayes have it is a term of art in any parliament, and it's a tragedy for people who don't even appreciate this. It's a tragedy on the part of people who don't even appreciate it. Mr. Speaker, now you refer to Order 98. Mr. Speaker, we raised preliminary issues. The Deputy Minority Leader who came and sought a head count came on the premise that he was challenging the ruling of the Speaker. The Speaker, that is what he said. And that is what engendered the plenary issue that I raised. That what he was saying was an abuse of the processes. Because the moment he said that he was challenging the ruling of the Speaker, then he ought to have come by a motion. Mr. Speaker, go to the records. Go to the records. Play the audio visual. That is what he said, that he was challenging the ruling of the Speaker. The Speaker, so that is why we raised those preliminary issues. I don't think that now we are correcting votes and proceedings, and I don't think that we should be going into this. And my colleagues are leading us on that path. And if you have to go on that path, the truth will be told here. Mr. Speaker, so that is what occasioned the plenary issues that we have raised. I'm happy that you have said that you have given that directive. Mr. Speaker, it is not to question it. What is captured as item 10 on the motion, on the order paper for today, states that this honorable house approves the budget statement and economic policy of government for the year ending 31st December 2024. Head count to be taken. As you got the issue of the voice vote has been dispensed with, you have pronounced on it, and it's been challenged. And the head count is being sought. That's what has been advertised here. It has nothing to do with the voice vote that we have declared. Mr. Speaker, if a ruling is given by a court and you appeal, to the extent that the appeal is not dispensed with, the ruling stands. That is what people should understand. That is what people should understand. If you don't understand, that is your problem. Mr. Speaker, as I was saying, I thought we were dealing with the votes and proceedings. So when colleagues rose and were sidetracking, I thought we were going to rein them in and bring them back. But that is what it is.
So, the Honorable Majority Leader, Honorable Osei Chairman Bonsu, Member of Parliament to my constituency, and also from the majority side, a set record no straight. Our Parliament to ho. Edichuma menchuna kwa kujina se 2024 budget nyame ya doma adwada and womu ebeka hwasa. But speaker ekasai finally. Yentie speaker kakra on the issue. Okay. Yabeba speaker ho na yabetie nia okaye. But the tough abom ni se adwada and omu ebeto so. Nisu so this Parliament 137. Any lesson at the two major political parties, MPP and NDC, going for election 2024, the imposition of candidates on the electorate. Yampano, Nehuafre, Titri Baby a year 50-50 to say Greater Accra, to say Bono Ahafo, and now Bono East region, and to say Western region, Central region. Baby a 50-50. Nkofo e won potem ho no to aba no ma MP no sebe ya omo penasem ana omo penasem ana omo to ma no any lesson to these parties sebe ya say parliament omo timi jesu na speaker I confused because I'm say 137 no any 137 no nyina omo ntia mo no ya na eya epe anyway ebedi enkomo another issue anyway ya ne mo behwe nso omampani na nado dankwa kufado ejina Ghana mraso appointed Martin ABK Lamisi Kaiser Benz Amidu say omeye special prosecutor. Edu baby also ntimi adwuma no ti odito ho. Ena omampani esa appointed lawyer Kisi Ejaben. Oko parliament appointment committee evete no. Na menka mo kakra na samba ko a omubisa no omrase badwambra na omototo na no ene se mpabo na obefa no so na matiame du kura ntumi anhye nti obe ne den or say he is going to wear his own shoes. Obesha ono ane mpaboa onhye matiame dudie. Na enro na one nsantwefo ebonkomo. Ena ode etodwa. Se eya yese oba yi asem ode be court na asem bi obepeda bia no. Na the legal system na your court system no e frustrate no. Ebi ye sisi abena pa ofrizi na set court to say onfama no. Ema ono a fa kwan foforo so esan efrizi bio a enem ne okasa omugina court omo etwe ho. La Bianca versus Kenodamwa eno so court boy say there be aboa no ano wa onidi ntware asio nti ba bia ode na asem no koe no oyema ne tra so dodo. Kisi Ojabi special prosecutor fee say no mra man kwan so oye na djuma na mom ba bia edu no de ase senior no pen no onya. Maybe some 3 key questions na yetie ni kakra. Eye public sympathy but omuntie me. Public sympathy and lawyer Kisi Ejaben a special prosecutor ope entina all cancer ansem no. Eye senior de toso mi no okokota senior say na boafo na lawyer fo no see argument ye. Na omuntumi nye en convince ye judges mra me kwan se na mra mo kwan se omo de mra no ewo mo kukum no oni enough men and judges lawyers ebetimi a convince a judge for no and omo nhihye omo nsem ni ye. And the third question is boapayo and ebi a bench no ebi mo boapa so omo man adwuma nkoso se dia okay say on be frustrated. So 3 key questions. Also actually Ghana for na or their public sympathy. Ne team na ne legal team a ekoko to kwabo no na omo entimi nya omo nyama ye. Ana mpani ampa ni nuane ampa bi a omo ewo bench no so agagefo ni bi ene system no na frustrated no. Ye take kakra say na emotionally or then
as I said, wait, let us bring before you the body of our investigation as evidence. Now, if you look at it and you decide that the evidence does not show up to the standard of proof required in criminal cases, then you can dismiss it. But don't prevent us from doing our work, from investigating. It is dangerous. As I said, I wasn't sounding as a prophet of doom, but there is doom looming ahead of us. That very soon, a murderer will boldly walk to court to seek an injunction. Should I feel frustrated and resign? I took an oath when I was sworn in. And in my life, when I take on the reins to do something, I do it to the best of my ability. Ailton, say those who do not understand tree, please forgive me. They say I'm a unkwanoma. Me de me cry abo for it. Me hear the me to me. Emre swa eko.
Okay, so Sanyo maybe ana onto the Charles Kojo for Sudan Lumba. And boy na ose enipa beji ni din nipa beye bi keke nti ankwanoma oye nia obetumi ne breso a na okọ na ohwa Lumba nyom no second part na ose efia me fremu de Kojo oboafo anim ti ama madi nsi akantam se mayire me ho na nka wabo abusua enti baby a akodro eno no enwuma ye ne mperifo no esinkodwa na sa nsema kese mienu yi ene munyina adwendwen ho e baby a mo bia live on Kessben television and na Facebook no Kessben FM. Mama Prof Makwaba na yemfa discussions no so. Professor Akuoko Kwarteng Abeye, Professor of Economics, KNUST, Dr. Samuel Free, Senior Lecturer, School of Business, Kumasi Technical University. But before Prof, you call your main issues in so no. Achina Farmers Day, Kuyafo Eda, ya de ebo mo abaso, mo ene yo, mo ne edwumapa. Prof, mami sase ho kakra na beka kire Akuafo sorry ahomache eko efom tehasio edo emanuane bedwom ema yenso nya bedi mami ti Prof.
Yo honorable Akuoko me dase me fa kwanya so chia amamufo ni na titri kwa raised for menemobo life bomu abrabo ni bomu ewo kwa raised wo Akuafo de omo ho hia yenni baya yedie omoa na eboayen ntie china eye Farmers Day die na ye momo ne yo moni piao se omokobai omoa na omo edom yen edru anopa ye sorry a yedidi ewia yedidi enumre yedidi ti yon koso no omo modin no nkoso wo hwe amamuo mu a ehye bia bebre ho a efa Akuafo ho ebi ne planting for food and jobs see titenom ne operation feed yourself wa muna na ye Akuafo ya enti Akuafo ye mamomo ene yo monepia.
Okay. Enti Prof say ye Akuafo mo ne yo momo ene adwumapa mamintie Dr. Samuel Free so Dr. Akuafo afibe ye bo mabaso ba mamintie kakra
we the Akuafo de say o mai bia be chicho mai na say Akuafo ni mo a ke yentimi embedu baby a yedri na me gidi say e wo say ye bo mabaso na ye ni kom so ye especially abande nneɛma bi gu akwan mu na timi ama ɔmo enyuma a ɔmo yɛ no ɛbɛkɔ anim yɛbɔ obiara ba so sɛdeɛ obiara yɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ketewa sɛ ɔyɛ kɛseɛ sɛ ɔyɛ baabi biara megye di sɛ mmara so sɛ aban so megye di sɛ ɛkɔɔkɔ yɛbɛhwɛ kwan bi so a yɛbɛ celebrate Farmers Day no more than sɛdeɛ yɛ no in terms of sɛ bi a yɛbɛ invest in these farmers no ebi a last year farmer do odi kan no ebi a ban betimi ama no sika bi sɛ bi a $5 million $1 million ɔmfa invest bi a aburo ɔmfa invest wei megye di sɛ nka about 5 and 10 best farmers ɛna yɛtumi ayɛ ɔmo saa nka megye di sɛ yɛbɛtumi akɔyɛ nim ne ngya isɛ sɛ bi ya ne amomo dan ne amomo car no ɛno no sɛ bi kwakwa na ha adwen kakra because obi a national best farmer car obetumi ato edifi obetumi esi ba megye di sɛ yɛde sika wura ɛbɔ ewura omumu a yɛbɛtumi ama ɔmo ayɛ adwuma no ma ɔno ma expand ti ɔmo yɛ adeɛ ɛba fish ne saa no ma nya but megye di sɛ ɛte sɛ deɛ yi bɛka yɛ Minister for Trade this anhyehyɛ bi restrictions of on sa enhwɛ ho bio ɔmo invest more in local farmers no sɛ bɛyɛ a ebetimi abridge the gap sɛ bi a poultry a they should invest in poultry if it's a more local yɛn polishing yɛn mo yɛ you should yɛn fa sika nwura especially the large scale for no na nkomo mboa yɛ na yɛntimi nya much more because that is your strength in terms of agric because okay the theme for the is smart solutions for environmental and resilience or something but smart solutions there should be a smart way of resolving most agricultural way no na because agriculture na a chain a koso industry be koso a koso aduane no bia kra nnuane bo den because okay food inflation as so far no was so because to kwanya business be opportunity call China they 1 point now getting to 1.4 billion but aduane said that difficult so if such a population etimi manage these a year how much more about the 35 or 32 we have that problem say yentimi produce and my solve that food inflation monti yebebo maba so ba me gidi say aban mo monde wo sa area hono your problems are nya we nyina covid ni we after we ni nyina Ukraine wan yo ya Greek na yentimi enhwe ho yie no ana de sa de nyina ebai
okay mama na wase Dr. Samuel Free eno no enti on behalf of Kessben Media yakriafo amoye nsuomunam moye mo eye nkokɔ mo amoya nantwie nwan ponche mo mudua nobaye kokɔ akuafo tetrema unuane mo wo bono afomantam a atea na mo de motai edua pa cashew ene mo wo western region cocoa Ashanti cocoa eastern cocoa mo wo east part of eastern okɔ new abrem side ho a abe palm na mo de me tiri pa ntibetimi abo region bia ene ne modua okɔ adwira bayire
yes
efa hokosi nkranza ene atebubu amanten ene tashimanfo baby a wo hwɛ anwumre bia no yamambo ne yo ekuyafo yedamose na ye kan sɛ munkran sɛ adwuma nyankopɔn edema nipa eyekuyayo wo hwɛ Adam ne Eve omomba eyekuya na omo de hyase yenya no sɛ ne yɛpɛ no de enso momme yanyere ye ho na yɛne yafam de ebise yabetena fidie so ahye coat na doctor ahye ne fogu fefefe na prof so ahye ne seti ombekọ classroom akọkire nkoda ya de a nananom se yemfa ayasito enhyen ohene kese aben ehia se yedidie yebedidi nso ana eginamo so tete me kwa de mpefufu pa ntino na se eti yabamo nyina happy Farmers Day in advance but me koso kai mu bi o se Afibia Kessben Media, Kessben Outreach Foundation. Yam papa lawyer Seven Boate in Adaroma and Ode Kessben Outreach Foundation by ably supported by Obapa Mafosia and coordinator no Same Eduwache. Na near ye say yene yete fo ne yahwefo nyina kabom na yajeje ne makakra e de akọ nyankafie akoboa. And is our anwa uwongo uwo bayire uwo antade uwo nkwada mpaboa detergent samana tiro ne niema de man kwada ye bia obetim dia bedum aseda house ha na oba yaje ne breso a ye nyina ka bom obeso me yekọ a why not ye betimi ne wako na e de akoma nkwada no se won kran so a ye wo aseda 20 hours ye circle o de odu circle a abrosan fefe bon se e ho hwehwe no sem e ha na ye wo e won kran ha enti ye ne boda for office na wo circle no dan ba kope ne twa yentem ti obisa akora obekire wo se wo de ba han so a ye beje se ne ya hwefo mo ye ma ne ye fe no ene etiefo no afi nso bredu se nyankafie be se aduo no last year almost 30 orphanage homes e go hwe o nti no afi nso ye kai mo na mo de nioma no aba ne ya wo de baba bia no wada roma wo de me sadam sa me ko na epa mo che no wa hwe se eye ne ya de ma agyanka ebeye afi January bia bosome ne de din kan so ya toproma ye mpanifo mo nya mfie aduoso eko 70 and above na ya na bi mo se o Akuoko na minya ya nka me de bibi beboae se obenya bibi te sentoma ana emo ene achede bia office wo de beba na yedu ho a ya na efe kwa aseda house ha ye ne yemre wa ne nkokora no ye ni gisempa nti bibi ya office titire ntoma mo amohwe me wa brochire ne mo amoteme nka no wo ntoma bi kura hye o drop ne mo a ho ne omfanye omfrada efe o de cheye ya ne nyina no de ba ye beje na ye de ama empanifo no na aye nshira e de ama ho. Anyway, back to your discussions, no issues I have so from Parliament ne ekoso and Kisia Jaben. I'm just saying feel like Kisia Jaben issues no so na ya be wie e omra se bedwam. Ba mo comment welcome. 0551599933 0551444933. Once again your friend me kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng metrema ma lawyer Hinijan aka a lawyer. I thank you lawyer baby and especially good evening to you. I'm just saying prof Kisia Jaben looks frustrated. Na bemobu neraho ankwanoma or the crab for there. I asked 3 questions. The office now said what happened again with respect to investigation, how they conduct themselves, and then send you almost here argument or court. I bet me more must say more you do. And here one. And now say a Jumano Yajin and some tea I was say I could ne toffee crana ninu penny dear din obesutra ne ma memani who say Naniabre till up a public sympathy na okansa. And now say Boapaya institution na no krumano. And the embassy took it as an prayers into. As they had what in a hole by a best sabotage. Prof, maybe sir, Mamintio.
OSP as some way, I'm saying, Boba.
Okay.
As I say, as you be a very chum, Martiamidu, a Denishasiano, a year as you know, impunctual, ya dear Biana, a catchery.
Okay.
A copy saving, baby, as you know, crass if ye bim. Ye do makoye nkonya ne mfidiom de be adwuma na enwo ye din ye ema wo kwan a till say oja ne adwuma ne to ho kisi ebefa ye o share the fight against corruption aban bia abako bia no etimi to see o say ade o mbeko ho ye nka etu ase nenso so eya na bi wa beka say corruption de free adam ase ni mfayin kosi enso e wo say kon ne ba Kisia Jaben a professional lawyer. A kwan bi so no minim say or wantiase say judicial service or judicial structure no. Baby a obesha ase di case akọ say what start free high court obetimi akwa kwakosi Supreme Court. Empo Supreme Court kra jwa no si forma utimi sa appeal mo review. A free professional side in the Nenkemeka senka kisi enya botra enkeye esan se owo ade potoka se me kan right of appeal obetimi akọ court foforo mu ama se ufi se judge no di kan no anji wa asem na antomo a oso wo ho akwanya esan akọ appeals court or Supreme Court na yesan hwehwe mu biem na mre bia judge bia de na asem beto no oma ehun reasons and said the entia wanji wasemantum na no ma ususunya akonya eye hu ansesen eka say oh wo ye judge de enso so de wo kan de enye ade a megitum ebi ne sen say judge ne say wontimi investigate obi eno nti no ebema wadwuma aka ekira ko the next court be appeals court never to say mehwe mu hwe a judge asem o kan ye emwa esan say say ye gisa asem we tuma daachi bi obi bekwa akodi awu ye de ne kokota say de ajaben na kan no aba beji injunction say wontimi prosecute no
Okay.
ana say obi bekwa akwa ye ghost name asem oji akatua mienu uko huna o de ne kokota say maji injunction wontimi prosecute no
Okay.
enu nti no yenhwe ne ye megidi say call the next quarter nanka eye ohwe so a ebse case o kan nye case ba ko a o dia wanya frustration and as impediment.
Okay.
Megidi say former minister for environment, right? Asem ne ba no so okwaji minister isika okwan bi so e ma court ne be ka say kwan afa so ji isika no e fi say nye ne kwan so afa de sika ma no e ma odi ma me no sika no so de ama no.
Okay.
Emua na osan use another way esan diseases ka no meaning say kwan bi so professionally no ye wo kwan bi so still obetimi aduedue mu na wo case no wetimi di aka akọ nani na di aka nkankro eno nti na meka say professionally no ajabin nya abotra nkeye nenso ajabin so a wo so na say eye press conference ya wo ye edi ene de beba ampa ebema yen ya yetiman mu ena me wo brofu bi a me kan street view ase wo de aba beto so obi anka bi te se obi o team feature bia onim court mu process grant me can be say ampa se ye kan ye mpepro ya se atunti na oyi de obeye bia no ye ma ne nye ye.
Okay.
Eba saa na eya dinya ekire se ye hwe ye history mu a judiciary ni ye asoye bi o masofa ye esan say your political history in terms of coup d'etats no money ade ya aman ye tugo no amambo ye tugo no tembi tu aban tugo no ba judiciary no na eta ka omo kane ama mpembi kuretwem kra ye say ye kokunkum ajages fo bi a di omusiesie ba bi antwa ye.
Okay.
Enti say edrum pembi say na se ye nya abotra nke ye yesa na ye ya atwe oman na no akwa kodi saa judgefo yi echi se omo nya neoma ye ewom enfom so woni pa ho de na so megiri se ehwo so abotre ba nke ye na so the trust ho ye me opinion ni say eye judiciary na say judges no ayeso omo aka boma na judges bi aka boma nti omo be make sure say kisi akwa so ye ho nyuma ne nkoso ye no me de minim say ye wo evidence bia kisi abin ejina ho no wan fa evidence bia ma.
Okay.
Ekoye sa soso a enye na emomo soso meyenti wonka say omo akwanya bia na omo soso efo so de entudwa na mmom akọ esuaye bia eni kwase de bia ti omo nka ne ntie sanse omo ekogina omo adaka mu ana se omo kotena omo sit no omo di friend say tanchia right omo ema omo judgment a wose ye hu omo say omo yo bia omo ho eni asem.
Okay.
Ti wan hwe no so omo so de omo no betum a bia na ankoye matese lawyers association na ba be kase kisi anya de esanse enko wa kwanya bebra obefa so megidi se sa group no so no omom emfre ajabin so mo wa kwanya so na se futu bi wo muntu momom form so de no mameto abonten na anya sa ball boni biem na street view no na ye say na ye ya so ye bia wo se ye so mo ye na corruption na ye ka no yetimi ko ekọ animu kisi enya abotre kakra no nko the next level of court no me gidi say playing to the your friend said the public and courting some form of sympathy meeting no na me ra ho ye because you be o me contemporary
okay
me gidi say juma no ya abro so ana there be mo nja nto ho onya rechem say ye wo atitiriu bebre ye wo kuokuo bebre a omota na chi say ye bekon ketase say ye corruption no na etime to ase wo hwe enwoma bia na so de abetu dwa saving ghost names you obefa na wako ene nneoma bi ode atoto ho one your friend say auditor general mo a domlevo kraba wo si unhunu hwe we ya hyase
okay
ajaben tinya abotre enti say wo nhihye bi sa ode beko a megidi say abrantie so jadi to on mo be disappoint nipa bebre o be disappoint aseye bebre enti the mechanic say ajaben abotre no use the due process eya kwanya amra no de mano no no fancy asem yi.
Okay. And Professor Eric Otibe Ebeye and Martin Kano on Kisia Jabin or Tiatium Osu and I say or no say omo ayo montutri a ye. Maminte Dr. Eric Dr. Samuel Freedo. Kisia Jabin by cases bebre Sejon Msasa se Machimota Forest Okum Ewa ayedi yebesha fi 2023 yase also cases be 20 bi owa obetu ho anamo ne nyina yenteni akosi owa yese dwaben MC bi akotua bribe ama assembly members eno wafre no ohun ba bi ebekwa akosi owa yese o NDC candidate bi o contest election wadwira wakoche sika special prosecutor so atwere no ohun ne ebekwa owa yese former president Mahama NDC election okoma 45 Ghana cedi per eyi yese no so special prosecutor so atwere no owa na abnada pa yese sika woni fie special prosecutor akosesa wa freeze court owa na aba special prosecutor versus Canada Mwa Labianca maybe some questions no earlier 3 questions no ya ne dai kizeja ben ya mo yense ma no yenta na ti ya dai babintio
Chair Professor. I think for me, you should have resigned by now.
I saw resign or the crab for you.
Now you know obey no guys say that form. Sure. There is a problem in Ubahe. Okay. Corruption no go until you can say the system is this. You have no excuse. It will need excuse be a say obe complaining for the way I was kaya or shall say or can o kase we or tiwe no tiwe they will see chase no and na create ghost amano ni hunhuna no and open a sympathy for the public.
So no, okay,
that is what is happening. Who by now ye focus now we making sure say I don't know wo ye no but just one thing one ma public na hu say wo be ye bibi afa the outcome no nya hwe a afa na wo be saba public na hu say ukoye bibi na hiti. And the way he's attacking the judges is totally unacceptable. He has a right to criticize them, yes. But only evidence. Evidence Ben will provide here. All the cases bear for a corner hitting war. Then you come back and you have not exhausted. This is the provocation. Why exhaust the process of the judiciary? No, I'm branded to say the judiciary, and gang up. When you say gang up, you know the term gang up. He said, Obia system, no. I say judges from the you can say High Court, Appeals Court, okay. Supreme Court, they have all gang up. So there is no need to say even Appeal Court. Can you convince all of us to say, Ejuma wo ye no, what High Court, what hit war, what do you mean go appeal? What do you mean go Supreme Court? Have you exhausted the process?
Okay.
So why you come and complain and lament to say, as if you say, Ejuma no enough for more. What applying when him say enough form. And there's a problem. The problem is that there is corruption. Now corruption, no guys are some and you are coming to fight. We give all the conditions our soldier for crying a guide. And you are now coming to tell us 4 cases been to know. And some people are saying that we are attacking. The job is not easy. You can't just say brand fast. If you are dinner call, no one hit BBA. You have other means. The Constitution gives you the power to go to other areas to what? To seek redress. Even Prof say Supreme Court kura no ye lawyer but ubetimi akọ who is also ye wabegina na public sympathy for what? This is unacceptable.
Okay.
Adwuma no be ya wonye so accept say bi on fan to and adwuma no anya wo be ye anko na say and he alone cannot fight it. Wo be ye sa ne ho be kire no. Onim se wontimi nya onyanto. Double voka jen say adwuma na say adwuma ne nafom. Wa unim say adwuma ya wo so call public one GS any ya accountant general. Wo ka say adwuma ketwa. Obefa ho adi obi baby obi didi free no won be yi so the system is such a way say enye easy your corruption system no ni nyoma no every system bia ya corrupt ya ha man mu a baby ya wo fa wantwa bibia won ye wanye we ya wontimi fa system so the system enye easy and you're not going to have it easy. It is better say the shoe no ka so obehye no a won ko hye ma atu de no and won ko pe shoe kese volunteer boot ni bi na yi for soldier for de ni bi no won hye because the fight will not be easy. And he should be ready to fight. And he said, court. Oh, the problem was he used public opinion a lot. Into qua. And Papa say, judges no more them run a year and I said their opinion on the judge case.
Law.
Yes, it's the law.
And evidence.
Yes. That's what the qua. So are you telling say and the more judges in the thing? No me who say yes, this judge and that. Who the case are called until you want gang it up. The word gang up is a total, he said, judiciary, you know. They don't want to fight. Also, want prepare one for case, you know, public opinion of the court. Now, the court is not about public opinion a lot. Okay. They deal with facts, they deal with the law. Oh, what you will be now the Rambo star court, now video, was here, and I'm being frustrated. You will always be frustrated if he is not prepared. So did the right evidence, the facts, ebe court to what? To fight corruption. I don't say this again, you bet you to what will be a year, no court, prof, and the Matisse say, my befana, no OSP. No, may say OSP, I bet who be what my I found out corner video was a uncle nam. He is going to fight it. He has to stay in and fight. He has to fight. Alone, he has to fight. Yes. He cannot come and give excuse and lament for all of us to be convinced. Prof, no say we're complaining too much. People complain a lot without doing the job.
Okay.
Complain is part of us. And who you complain say yeah. If you have the tools, who are right, who you special, who are quite biaso. So bet me you mra. So that why would the open na for the corner ko hit wa we say ya gang it up. And me then say you may not meet GBA for secretary. He says the man is not do one system because one is also processing. And you come up and have a press conference to tarnish the image of the judiciary. As if say the whole judicial system has ganged up. Me defend they say be a judiciary ni be a ye need 1 or 2 be. Maybe 1 or 2 be until near what levels of courts. BBC Okoha. Now who is Australia? Then you come and tell people. Me, I'm a way say, Minim say, be a year Juma, Oko US in Yana, Suja 40, what baby Abekobia, Minim say, oh, yeah, Juma, who we are a catcher myself, or Fagang, and Juma, you are frustrated. Who the Lumba, you need to was a Kawan. He has to fight.
I say,
Anquanoma, you have to fight.
Okay.
He has to do the work.
So Obe put judges in a very tight corner.
Okay.
Even say or court appeal near there. Until I was said
the judges are also there to administer justice.
Oh, someone for my dream. What did I make us say? Yes, on for not dream. What they are doing about what they wanted to do. What they to do. Now the corner say, yes, he may investigate here. Okay, yes, he may investigate you. And what do you mean by appeal? What do you mean by investigation? Yeah, more investigations.
And the dog made me so some kakra. Ejeni Boateng J and another May 18th, 2022. Chief Executive Officer of Public Procurement Authority, Ejeni Boateng J, a special prosecutor, and no a cases home in Biswasem. Alexander Kwabena Safo Kantanka, President nominee, Municipal Chief Executive Drabin. The allegation say Otua bribe at the assembly members be Oman Tuaba Manunti Okojinisika and no June 1st, 2022. Labianca and Custom Division. No ruling no eba no so na November 2021 one Canada Mwa issue. Or no Canada Mwa craft friend is a small boy kisi da ben entiminya hwe. Afei osan baby o say Airbus bribery scandal fa allegedly former President Mahama any issues be ho and also so obeka ho asem. Afei banking sector crisis. And also so obeka say obetu ho anamo na yehu Ketashisheno Proya, a binum allegedly say a womb recruitment of cadet officers and no 17th March 2022. And also so now our person say 51 cadet officers be a recruit to more police academy and police training. No, there was corruption and also so very him. Sejon, estate of Sejon, 26 May 2022. At Chimota Forest and properties as Sejon Jaya and also so or yourself very him. My main counting in Ambom Naminka say, yes, issues no ho. Did you know so ye? Because look as you say, baby, Ojana said you see cancer, not say, so no crack cocoa to us, and me could have to me could lose that. And Unya, sir, I do know, Tim Dada. Only argument to crack a court to one of me, and I go ahead there for baby.
Oh,
I don't come up on Nancy myself.
Court to that, who is I know. When you rawa, yeah, for your gaining emotions in it, and they call you. Yeah, what they bano. Madam, I say, on one creative problem, I'm home for now. Who do be can, what be creative? And if you be a man who say, the man is ready to do. Uber call you hit a wall. Who say Uber investigating about land and one from 1993. And you market what?
And ghost names payroll.
Ghost names. And you market what? Now what if you no one had the right and some of these investigations it take time. One you could be a ghost names in one. It can even take about 1 year for you to unravel the real issues and people involved. Now what do we have a tuja? So I'm expecting that by March or February and not June, there should be a result.
Okay.
Now for the pressure, but also. So, and your man on one, I can find your man.
Okay.
Momo goes to BBNC. Nanyoma wake and send or the quarter. What me are we be? What do one quarter to a month for him? Now I am prepared. 1 year on your may now the court. Na yeah, would the new man be 15 or 20? What do you know the court?
And one can say 75 other cases.
75 cases.
Yes, I finance or so be 200 more.
What 200 investigations?
7 narco court here ruling.
I didn't answer.
Problem, maybe some question. Oh, they all make you point, make you real, not maybe so.
Say, oh, fight corruption. Ketashi Seno no, and any pabako pen a whole chain. Enti wo de ba beto se me ba moswa na onti omote o twen
brother no omote o twen
okay
they will also gang up
they will so click click
yes
on be hye hwe se yes DVL o si o me de the computer but me goro boys e fro obekọ na goro boys dey gina o afide ni wo so nya adwuma
okay
sa pepepe enti Mijidi say OSP person ye adwuma corruption ya de ekono public opinion any enkono publicly or say okwa underground o mia na no kakra o wo hye na wo investigate underground what be na boss nkada
dabi
what be na from NIB say be na NIB what you almost so ma ba be that yoko how many times na atati omunka these are secret services and me person me hu OSP say on that direction secret service ye adwuma underground wo ho ani apaw na ya chew na yes wo asem ni obo say na wo ba say me ba bechew na meti wonum na ba bechi me there be and say say be frustrated and na den so bi o ye corrupt pa na ye den ya wo ba bia obeto judge obefa lawyer nim judge bi ebi obefa policeman obegade ni nyoma ama no sa ye hwe movies one movie be that so with them chair into we ready for you into we be frustrated
okay but where they on a lighter note maybe anwumre so na bibi ba metim say okay bia ye nanano mo a omudi dwa no say okodwoma no pa na obi koto ade na ofri wa mane cash I'll say the whole day back to us wa be ko bia no obi be free enti e bia na ye Martina Medumania ana Martina Medu I continue office ada I say bad to cry man no e man hwe no e bia eno na the already na there no I'm saying pabwa ni kakraka anyway let me cast some of your messages amode aba na yenko parliament na yentie honso ede no kakra. This is Kessben television afa no adwone ye frame kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng betimi aframe on abodi mre mitira ma lawyer Ohini Jan punch jumedie and Thursday evening ebo na ochukosi nondo a yesin konwa na ye de bremo na mo hwe no. Some of your messages. So good evening honorable Akuoko. My view on the special prosecutor public advice is that the job he has taken upon himself is a very difficult one, especially under a government where corruption is a social intervention for appointees. And the majority caucus working from their government budget, at least, the least said about them, the better. The majority caucus have made history of being the only majority caucus in parliament to walk out from parliament because of their own budget. Citizen K. Ima Elwanchi and Oshayen and Citizen, thank you very much. Yeah, that's say. Nana Kriase Ochia Ignatius Bafo wa MP Ewo Sunyane West, Minister of Employment and Labor Relations. But I create a defined message about say. Good evening to you and your panel members. The current front line of the majority is being controlled by General Mosquito. No wonder there's full confusion. But no matter what they will do, in Kunim budget will be approved. Of course, more victims are waiting for their relief package. And you are there delaying the process, and you come back and tell us that Akufo-Addo did not support you. This is not a serious party at all. All NDC want is power, forgetting that the plight of the people is also important. DMB great ideas are really turning the corner, and indeed Ghana is in the safe hands. Let's vote for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Nana Ekwia Ewosunyane, and then Numrei. Or they about minority for no more best, no more because I buy no and share and call for. I come and join the program. God bless Kessben Media. Kofi Mensa, share our Takwa Kofi. And thank you very much. Yeah, that's a pa. Good evening. Let NDC and MPP MPs give us a break. If the budget is ex gratia, Ghanaians will not hear any debate from Parliament. Rather than paying themselves secretly, if they are using party affiliation, it's over to them. Enka yencheni dia enka domdodo ne domkuma ni nyina ko konkoma ye din. Have you ever heard them protesting against car loans, MPs Common Fund, and ex gratia? Jayomo Paul, I'm here. Ewo aboso I'm say Western region and ode abba Paul you see do ex gratia how they are MPs no obi an obi e fine o. Anyway, I mean, can kakra na memfa mamo. Oh, okay. Please, yeah, na do be mami. Is a special prosecutor serious? He cannot do the job. That's all. He should stop complaining. Bas ewo fie kuma zango takrade and ode aba. Gordon ewo kaswa. I'll say good evening, honorable. Okay, Gordon, I'll get your message. I'm saying, no. God, thank you very much. Major Bene Eshe, OSP has created enmity for himself. He's here to see the West because Okasadodo. Okay. Lawyer, thank you. This our fourth parliament is not taking matters in parliament serious at all. Simple English, I think the eyes have it, meaning the speaker was not sure about what he said. Why this unnecessary argument? Honorable Akuoko, good evening. The vice president is the best to lead Ghana, but he should try and pay the NAPCO trainees. We are waiting for him. Okay. Nasa ba messages no so ebio na mamba kenkan ma mo mame ko me mpanin fo no hobio na yemfa na yekoso parliament no enso so ehun komo no emre mo comment no welcome 0551 599933 mame sha se emfe Dr. Ho second round doc akwa babio.
Yeah.
Majority minority budget, I think the eyes have it. Ehun sensem mamintio.
Okuoko we dey kind of say parliamentary gymnastics.
Okay.
No more. We Monday, Tuesday approve.
You know, until last year it was the same. Was a minority for gidi na fidie. Actually, no more approve and for any more concerned and I didn't go to.
Okay.
They cannot stop government business. I have it, we have it, whatever is not the issue. The issue is that the budget will be approved. Ayana mostly no the political, take advantage of the process to get political advantage. Because I was a minority to me take advantage of it. Now political gains out of it. That is how sometimes these things they want to gain out. Because yes, that there is no need. Say a court to that extent near Cabrofo, now we say Makora free one. When you say some of the Wesley, it is not necessary.
Okay.
It's not necessary. I think they have their procedure. The speaker said yes or more, or more approval. That is their procedure. And so if you want to challenge, you come out with another procedure for it. And that's what now they are working on it. So now the budget has been approved.
Okay.
It has been approved pending what? The procedure say among for a speaker.
Okay.
And that is it. And these things could be done. What I'm saying Monday, Tuesday. But this I didn't approve. They cannot stop because in real government, the parliament, because won't you say to market to next year January? No, but
23%. More anymore.
Yeah, train. I also move also.
Okay.
You cannot come in as a, but they want to take an advantage to delay, to just to juggle it and then show that I'm massage straight. That's how I see it.
Ciao.
Yes, Mumbai approve.
And Yabaja Tumba, Yanchiana Sekakra.
Oh, they also say, yes, until I'm press parliamentary gymnastic.
Okay.
And this in their own MPP in the same year, they will do the same thing.
Okay.
This is the same thing that they do every day.
Okay.
And parliamentary, only one out in China, Uber House, and they say, they are going to approve it and make us free so that Mama Jimmy increment.
So we blame the Speaker of Parliament when the comments say, I think the eyes have it. And I am blaming the minority members, say almost say any head count. And I am blaming the majority members, say, okay, almost on premier and kind to Omapi. Speaker no play role in the sense that because of the other side, always I know some perceive who say also no the government side. Okay.
Yes. And that is a problem I created with this parliament because of the other side. Sometimes also shaking kakra.
Okay.
And no say more or for majority for say more so harder. Because now it becomes in from the two sides. What bet me fighting hard and now bet me speaker no where bet me taking decisions. Because most of better on the side, the other side. So the majority side should prove themselves very well. Say they now you see, say argument or the two places. You push the speaker to the wall, and at the end of the day, yes, sir. It will not say our side into Benya Pine. Always the time to say the previous never. And that is how this parliament has been. So probably your dynamics for this parliament, different because speaker and free the other side by and always. It has the side of the minority. Yeah. It's about the political, on them with the buy. And you cannot take it away. You can't be neutral. It's real. Won't be neutral. And that is why there is no need crossing Kibia Umbako Saweno. The speaker should have still say the eyes have it, and that is all. And nobody can even challenge.
Okay.
But because I will free the other side in it, say almost so can be more now bibisa, and that is how it works.
Okay.
So probably it will end up say minority, say majority, and they have to work themselves hard, and now it behoves on the majority to put hard in terms of the argument near. You say, but yeah, omuntimi mad the speaker no free the other side and always have their leeway because what the rules in here one yet so smart and for rules and juma, they also use the same rules to counteract you so that you cannot achieve your goal.
Okay.
Musu na muwa be ma ye nyina ye twen mu se modern nyoma betutu akwam. So be delay mu na kire ma be press conference na blame mu na we so blame we na we so blame we. But speaker na there a key issue. I think he is also part of how this.
But speaker, so at a point where he sits, Osha, he was brought by the minority members, and he's working with the majority and minority of parliament. For the other half, a minority for no enko hunu say, anokro mo de no compromising the position with the ruling government, and for the majority for no so enko hunu say, it was say also so fair with the government business, you know. Sometimes also the position na amana a bit strategic akra.
Oh, it's true, but
go on, you careful. I'm because say abamu the head, but what must say. And if you're a speaker, oh yeah, the number 10 gentleman, Okrumha, what you say?
Yes.
So one careful kakrebia because the speaker cry.
Oh, I don't know. It's there.
Yeah,
it's there. But sometimes you know, obe warning. Yes,
unse baby I say the eye savage, you know. Say that can speak a bit in the next inform say.
Yes. Yes.
But minority foreign raise issue now. Speaker Oko yes say. What can we are? The next day, no, ever say the about me cry.
Say no natural say allegiance near, but can me who say be or say government business cost of dinner year. Could have just but because an allegiance an alliance with the party, you know, own to me nines. And I'm gonna say majority for now strategic. No man fighting well with certain a parliamentary procedures. They be no, no speaker you should the other way around to also accept that kind of minority force concern.
Okay.
Because of course you cannot tell me say kay idea speaker no bet me aka say the eyes have it and that's all. No, he has the power to do that. But because of so free the other side in it, you also have to what is right.
Yeah.
What is right? And yes, be a right.
Okay.
To accept that so that Sebe and Yoma Bekoso. But no, to me so to me stop, but one to me stop because he's from there.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Say two sides, and especially majority for now, smarter. The same procedure can be used to against you in terms of what Onyoma also the bay. And it also making sure also the counteract what argument ne procedure so bet me achieve will go in parliament.
Okay.
Yes, Behadrin.
Dr. Samuel Free, a senior lecturer at Kumasi Technical University Business School. If anyone joining us, this is Kessben TV. Facebook, Kessben TV, Kessben FM, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Or comment, welcome, 0551599933. Punch, Jumedi, Yawadan Rebia, Bo, Nongochuko Sinondua, Synchrona, our favorite TV station, Kessben TV. So, now, Yadia Bremanimre, 2 issues I share. Comments made by the special prosecutor lawyer, Kisi Ejabin, about frustration. Officer, go through or say, Anquanoma. Or the Nekra about for the Oyenia obey to me. And Mrasabedrum budget and also say the Akuoko Kwarteng may be a Dwada. And if the leadership or Mutimi echo they build their friend consensus. Now or Mutimi report members in line. Now 2024 budget. Edme 4 Akatua said by Dr. Samuel Free 23% increment almost anymore say ebe ba na omwene bide aye omuniema afa enuanom a atoranchem to omo voter region sio yifa omo so hwe animu se sika no omo de ewo mu no ebeba afa akuafo a ye ma omo be ye pottery akuafo ebedua jene eni ntosi nso ehwe animu afa omo a sebe omo kwan ne omo mpuntu ahodo akeka ka ho no so omo hwere mu se aban benya sika na ode atua contractors ne ka na omo timi aye adwuma pa ede aboa anumre yasinkonwa a de point dwumadie ebremu prof medo so
Yeah.
dem ra se badwafo yi
Ebebisa etiefo eti Fourth Republic da be no mate se ye ready budget of parliament and approve that be
okay
ye beti yoka mempene enkosi awie ye no budget no e de be ye adwuma afie besimu Tembia, especially in parliament, opposition there. At time obenya no dia ye de damien who so no so won faso. Eye emrese ya. Na omo de omo fa asem a na omo de ye bi kan frama kakra kan oni aspinning no na ye asem kakra ka as if say Ghana be wiye ni. Sa no opposition party bia tie wo wiase. And so budget they say they see can check on Tuesday. You be pass it. If even opposition party a year before election, I was say na no bedroom no who say or no so or no the BB ba.
Okay.
Now share no more crowd you go akwan some person more ya. BB to say BSC baby the 24-hour economy near there na. E kwan be so na be for yes aban we budget. Yeah, approve.
Okay.
Esan say o say o person night economy na budget is say me be ye kwan. That's all my budget no approve. E then ya kwan na anajo the transport afas akoye night economy na 24-hour economy. That's a foundation no kura ni on our policy no etimi ayeye. School friends free SHSE hwe results na bay enne traffic will chromo area. Awufu egusu ani. Edan so mo ani da so say ne ba ne beko school a free. Kakra o so ototo de boa ne ma no omo ye. Na so approve budget na. Den awufo no anya ni da so omo ko school omo ma no ekonya ba bia hye. Enti ebeye bibi te say counterproductive na say ade a wo say wo ba obeye no mpo no enne wo so wonye.
Okay.
Your friend is a budget, the incentives he be a gum. You ready, be a friend 24-hour economy, I say about my incentives. Tax waivers here already. Government here approve on the budget team. As also approve budget now. Now we incentive now the bano. We have a dini.
Okay.
Yet we need money ye. Enti for Muntie me say budget no. Sa na ya nem pempen so ni dura ye kano na mana ye hu last year speaker of parliament e kan sembi emra wantwi ba budget ya approve o kan semba ko ba say minuanom so mo approve a government won na wotwe mienu pe akatua kran hwe ntimi ntua bi wa ha yet obi nka biem say o mo approve budget no no be agree approve budget no nti wo hwe die si said the I think the servitor e chance say na ye voice vote nti na ye dia obi dede was ro sin bi nti in parliamentary rules ye hu bebre kwa in fact enkrofo bi compile voices de aba e beba social media sisi Pia who do Pia speakers ni aka say I think the eyes have it or the highs have it no and now the nose have it no ye be hu whether say the adwuma and asa anya adwuma emre bia speaker be I think the eyes have it bia no na esu atwa
okay
enom Pia na we ni de ye hu say e wo say ye dede kakra nti no yate ase na hwe yes, say I say or the import restrictions, I tax way besibiaba. Quick. Minority in parliament, I bet you say, yempany. Sisia, yet think can say after the almost on betty as ye. I didn't ya. Ushe companies say, I line your map, say, just some more approval why and tear was your mom way best now. And the same areas industries here 1D 1F industry mimubian ye omode ye impumtu juma ekura now so momo kwa o momo sa we best ne momo low cost emma eye den e no man account ko ama wo dia person de bana ye eno ye bia import restriction asem ekoto parliament ye Canadian say as e bin see that ehumra hwan na share wo kromo asei se also approve parliament budget na eye den yetimia pompe up industries no local competitiveness asem na making also be ma local competitiveness Yen produce more. Then you produce more. Quantitative restriction ya de bia a one national trade policy mo. Aban na hu se wotia so kakra ye wo budget num. Ni a support na se ne donkuma se na yempene ye ne wo doma. Yempene a enke ne nko a wo hwe parliament a opposition no mo do so sen your friends majority and army boy. Send nke why say ne mo ama nke approve. Enye mra na edi adwuma. Enti se ne sie bia no abamba bendie. Se de osi kan no ni position no one very sensitive. Oni obia di dwuma pen. Eno ye obia wasua parliamentary rules na kwa chire ye. In fact, oni wo se che mensa.
Yeah.
Omunimu omuna den sesan abam ama parliament kura no ene etimi agina se de sitie na se wohwema last election titru hwe new people om call parliament emra na wo hin no omunim omumre wo hin kura omudi besua ne pi enti wotim so ka asem a onya abotre wo kirekire omumu impo hwe de wo si ne osache mensa de pem so emre bi hwe de osini muntaka yenia prem so o se ma menchire wo ene de o kan o se ye the new rules ne ye den ba se de doko kan no na ye de abeto to won kanya sa ka me kan say I think the eyes have it nke ewie wa tietefo de kan say budget ne de enim say aba approve appropriation be approved nanso so majority no so omuma omuhu ahu keka foresight say yedin a obe pim dan war bi say de ya sika no enti yenye hihye no nko animu ententem na ye ne donkuma no enye nsawoso na amasa nuoma we ni ama de twato kra minister for finance edrum ebi onya abotre kakra Foriata onya parliamentarian ospeni asem ni PM ohun ye
Okay.
enu ntine ne ye drage wo policies awode ye dey eba parliament e wo se wumpo na wo hu se ye 137 ti no ansa na odi beduru wumpo no na wa ye chire lobbying no ansa na ye di ade na ye dey abetudwa wo ye den a ombeboa wo de nenso so ombetwe waso
Okay.
sanete nenso budget no se ni etebia kuekun
Okay.
ebe pass
Okay.
Mami kai messages kakra amode aba na yemra ye last topic so na yemfa enumre nkomo no nyina ense. I say I still don't get the reason why the MPP MPs did not stay for the head count if indeed they were having the numbers. The so-called majority should give us a break. Sir, yes, sir, Bokrum, okay. But something so maybe interesting kakro. MPP for elections, you know, any other activities, so my MPs no be break, no. Almost some constituencies, so almost some constituencies, so here. A jago MPs ni biche, especially one more day 7 votes, 10 votes, 5 votes. And all parliamentary and never could say because Nami Adoma aka 3 weeks. Na party no ABA nomination 20th December. For maybe more sitting MPs. Weekend and on better fund constituency elections. I try no pa yetena se wo machi dwumade so a de ehon hyehyɛ no bebremu. And 3 weeks, 20th December, I'm be nomination. I'm close to 22nd December, said by the General Secretary. Now I'm to Abano 20th January, 2024. And we were at the Parliament to cry, you know. And we are also so kahubina. Sometimes, yeah, but yeah, Parliament today, me jomudi. The Kai Bright Champomo. Agric Minister mo betine ehon sensem ye nyini ntum ye to a very onogra ne nya vote to do so that parliament there is parliament of the people by the people and the people
For the people.
Good evening, honorable. I like your show. You make it interesting, especially in the evening. My name is Blackman, watching live from Kenya. Say God bless Kessben crew. Okay, black man, do baby any pabre. Na odega crafem. Yeah, that's it. Opoko Oshum no there about say, boss. I know of the fact that as an OSP, you do your investigation and get your vivid evidence, then you get the person, get arrest warrant to get the person in custody. So why I don't get where he wants to get his complaint to? Can't he do something simple like that? Or he thinks, or do a big court or say I didn't two manner. And I cried, almost say, ah, now we might tell me the time, crowd could defend you. Many backrory now they do so. Good evening, Honorable Akuoko. If the Vice President wants to lead Ghana, he should say something about the state of the economic indicators such as interest rate, inflation, unemployment, depreciation of the cedi, and taxation. Else, he should forget 2024. Okay. Akuoko, OSP could be very good lawyer, but not too good in investigations. He should recruit good retired police investigators, but to combine prosecution and investigations, he will fail. Okay. Nana Duku, if he say the beard, no, Kissy Dabi also pay investigators, Papa. Na Omubuano. Na, but ono Kissy Dabi na, so sometimes the write ups in the Oni Canada was say, Ukotini statement in Libya, na a move every law. About personal. Yes. So anyway, good evening, Honorable. This is Adam from Doma Akwemo, the incoming assembly member for Asante Achem Newtown electoral area. It is clear that the noes have it. This budget can be approved in any way because it's called a Bonkele budget. JDM all the way. Come 2024. Mahama Beba. Greetings to Nana Kosia Frakoma. Mother of Doma Akwemu na Doma Akwemu incoming assembly member I was Asante Achem Newtown electoral area. He is getting me confused anyway. Doma to Asante Achem anyway. May we show the best of luck. Akuoko majority must be serious with attendance in parliament and parliamentary business because we saw them today. It was only 4. Why? I buy from Asante Senior High School. It ought be a strategy, you know. Okona, yeah, kind of also there. Okay, to be asked to be interview. From Daniel Dakwa Abetifi and Mr. Mutiemi Yekakra. Speak and so, Adumano, why minority leader? Why majority leader? So, on him there, agronicity. Edina Obu Beno. Okay, speak a bebo no boomono. I'll say, Sebi. Mufanchemi o kana brofo ba me trimuchi pani kasa sebi obetinka o pani nanum ba sem na free pani nanum ba ne de ofa ebebo. The fact of the matter is that Kiseja Ben will be fought by the mother serpent of corruption, quoted and unquote Martina Mido. And who is that? Ekufuado. Daniel Dakwa ewa betifikwa eno diaba. Shame unto the majority in parliament for running away from their own budgets. Master Joe Ewo and Kranzan South. And now so Ediaba. Mesamba messages in Subio, but Prof, only Dr. Menya Muindia. It should be a chance and no drada, Ebnada near Kakabi, Momian Fanunri, na Mintia Mukakra. Katie Hammond, Edia Court Raseba Drum said 22 items be. If he said, baby, your mind, you do say no. I'll see a dear Nancy from Kai Sissy so. Na yebra. Na yetimi a produce be organa ha. Na yetimi yan be organa ha. Emma ye farmers and also so. Wamuju mediano a coso kamba. And yamano ye emo yamade poultry, vegetable and animal oil, margarine, fruit juice, soft drink, mineral water, needles and pasta, ceramic towels, mosquito coil insecticide, soap, detergent, motor cars, iron and steel, cement, fish, sugar, clothing, apparel, biscuit, and a canned tomatoes. And she ababe troja say, Sanya Mediono Guta, and 5 other groups are petitioning parliament to say, no, Ebasa Emwa, if you say, Ebema, I'm sure you need to be and produce enough. 2 minako dini paka crabbing sem, or more ever born minus so dry. Ebema so fee says, and Shasi and Dabena, Ebeshasi, if you say, emebu na ewie university so a prof ne doc mo kire o ma de yetimi nya nnwuma mo ye omo wie a nnwuma nso local industries grow a eno benya bia ye so akoye besepa eni ko na haban prof ma me sha se also yenyi items ne bi mfrim na ye mban ne bi anase yenye ne dey e parliament and also parliament nti ye de to aso ma me ti
okay say me kasa dikan me ka ho asem kakra de ye free sa import restrictions a quantitative restriction
okay
se ba international trade ya mano ni dwadi mu a ye womra ye 1992 constitution ba ye no ye share mra bia e free no Ghana national trade policy na trade policy ne ye wo tariff and non-tariff a friend is saying she tariff ne said ye di eto ebeya ebia uko duty ni aye ne kakraka na ya teso ye ne kakraka ma eye din so de nyoma ne beba o man mu ye teso a che se obetimi de nyoma ne pia ba o man no say ye national trade policy che say enyoma e di free o man makwa ama no ne kra ye mfa tariff bia nto so ena ye wo de ye non-tariff no che say ye mfa eto ento so na emom ye behwe bibi te say enoma no dodo say na betimi de aba man mu na dodo say na betimi de free man mu akwa abonten eno no non-tariff measures no ebi ne import restrictions na ne ka say ene ye mu ade a obetimi de bi a 10 containers per na aba Ghana ha if you said ya ka ne ye be ye no Ghana ha ya adentia ye free bibi infant industry agreement say okay ye pese ye so ye grow ye industries na wa local industries no because o betimi aye so I didn't know say mo ye sense so mo ya sika no begina man mo ye nhia nsesa say exchange rate ne ekofa aba adwuma no begina man mo ye sense ye be fa omo pay adwuma aye no mo atimi aye adwuma no wa ya aban hihye ye odi abaye import restriction o se nya nuoma ni na kakra bia office ye wo bibi a ye frɛ no competitive advantage ana production advantage kakra wom enuoma ye betimi aye no krom ha
okay
ye di akire no betimi expand the economy no ententem mama ye wo baby to say employment no mo ne san kekan wa ye ken edie na eye wo mu ebi ni nyuma ebetimi di aba ebi ni exchange rate ebetimi stabilize ya kan ho asem
okay
ebi ni GDP ebetimi grow yi ede na wo mu a ebia enye de wo mu a ya na ntanye a ebia si eman mu pen eye 1960 simu ho no eye say import restriction e ba so ko hu aban nipa bi no ma license a obetimi di akofa ne o ma na ba krom ha na corruption ye katashise ya ye ka no man mu no enti no ewo high potential say wo the license ne ko share minister bin say na ministerial committee bin say so mo na ma license o mo de ma mo nkrofo
okay
fine ya ka we ni na awie nenso so Akuoko kan wo si ku be num bi ebi ni guta
yeah
ebi ni FABAP omo ye Food and Beverages Association of Ghana
yeah
na wo hwem a say bi say guta say omo dwumadie pa o Ghana ne say omo no dodo na ye omo kofa ne omo afiri amano ne ba omo ye mostly importers
okay
enti wo the import restriction bad ya e de enti na also gitumu omo ko parliament straight enti efre bibi wo ye political economy analysis efre bibi motives and interest
okay.
on interest na any say obekofa ne omo aba enti wo go no AGI Association of Ghana Industries omo ye industrialists
okay
omo de omo support if it's omo no omo pese omo bie nwumakuo emebi mu ye nwuma ye na stabilize exchange rate ni ade so omo de omo aye den omo gitum na emo omo say yenhwe ne yese de be ya enhyehyɛ license ne yemfa nkoma nkrofo bi na create problem yen ya yeti ya ye di ho nkomo yeso ye interest group
yeah consumers
yen na ye consumers yempo kura de esa ya akyerɛkyerɛ aka ho
okay
eye media ye friend nkrofo civil society organization
yeah
ebi aba imani si there bi parliament ma mo approve
okay
there's another group hom say oh there be we dey ye pa because e di nyuma beba ko mu a adentia 24-hour economy now o kan no wo so be produce nyoma wa ha no na wo fi so ye kofa ni na afra bontia ba na nnye where is the capacity to produce it here so they may change. Okay. Incentives na you see the ma business no e ho fa so ne say hwe there about over 9 to 10 waivers the ma industry so that they can have cost reductions near there. And your man no crana no in your coffee bia be na yekoya na ye baye. Poultry farmer soon say your capacity by now say competition here hard into ontimi enti the restriction kakra ba ho a bro nyan titiru na omuso nkokọ a o manwen nkosue gu poultry farm o motimi etimi ayeden aton bi okrom a omuso etimi afa nipa ni bihwe ekwan ho wo so ya wo de hwe bro nyan ye bai sesi yekum nkokọ no okwan ho ni a ye bibia
nya metato bi pa
adenti na o se me koko store enko ade
no tutu ano ma twetwa
me wona no ma tutu atwetwa ama me
bravo to bi o
me to bi pa me wo me da ye Kessben kra o ma de kirem
okay
so enti ade bi e ba bia ye wo hu de ye ne de enye
okay
ye bo de enye no ho ban a de ye no ebeboa ye
okay
enti me hwe mu no me hu se o mo ka bi de opposition aso mo parliament say yempini enso me hwe am say na wo say wo di enwuma bi ba wo say wo di incentive bi ba wo aye say na sa restriction kra no ya de bi be prepare kwan na mam na sa wo you know say ko ba se kwanya ba se bebu man po na enka timi aboa ana say budget mu ye the night economy ashem night economy ni said the say production ne be ye more ye betimi ya kwa anadwumu so na say ye say sa kwanya yi ba na say o da bi ye mpene emma sa no mo ye siesie ma ye nko capacity ye wo hweje ne asema na da ye ka wa hai say capacity no e wo Ghana ha adenti na o say import je ne nyina free Niger
okay
wo hiansesa and how they are kofaba exchange rate is soon exchange rate no mesra mo yemfa anya politics biem
okay
me kawa inflation no e me yemfa anya politics biem emre bi atwam kaya electricity ne de politics pa ye beti so ye say atames ka say me ba metido pa oba ya na de ne wuri ye ene yemfa anya politics biem ade de ye politics pa ye say policies ne say de investment ne ba yakofa investors yaba or by so ba be produce your friend say cars or be produce toothpick toilet roll no money idea o say say makofa free China ba and then akofa investment ne ba investor ne ba ye den enu nti na wo ba wie school a wonya adwuma nye enu nti na ene ye hwa okuya ye ni smart farming a o china mo be celebrate a lot of mako school mako sua computer science apps you mo create here the farms say your friend is drones here etimi water farms near dey wakosua ni nyina ba afi de obaya wakofa ne omane free China ba na say take ya ba na afi de hin obetimi asua adwuma ye time ye mekase import restriction no in the meantime yen guard against the potential corruption name as far as World Trade Organization rules abuse here as far as African Continental Trade Agreement abuse here as far as your national trade policy abuse bibia wo mu na impo your national trade agreement your national trade policy no 1995 more start na parliament na opposition boni ho ompo na chihye ye no enke ye manented na
Prof, what about the concerns capacity to produce enough yankonya shortage ewo edwaso emo omo edi rice water omo aye jollof omo aye fried rice omo aye mutio metumi aka say unya one day emze mo bags I di organa ha no also and yetumi am produce enough na yekoka say ye dey protect local industries intino. Yeah, the restriction at also a bit create shortage and also bet me my price akosro. I have felt until I said bisa.
Yes,
what about side issues in so before? And I'm on other items.
You see, one strange thing na mama bisa amafo mo ka se nyoma bi nya adwuma ne se edi data ne kuta no. Edi evidence ne kuta wo. Hwe budget yi mu ye ka je ne ho asenye je ne nkon there were about 10 products in agricultural setting alone. Ye betimi produce wa ha ye ma gab no de import any de etimi produce wa ha any ye ka deficit wo mu. Eno kire say e wo sa ban ye nhihye ya ye be close sa gab no. Gap closing it say wo betimi ama incentives na me produce no wa ha ana wo be koso import na dia close you gap.
Okay.
Say capacity ni ho a yenye import restriction. Say wo ye import restriction you wo base no one wo deficit awo. Dodo saying any di free amanoni aba.
Okay.
And dodo saying na ye analysis ye feel say local firms no ebetimi a produce. There were items like electric wires. So okay na nina free amanoni na eba until your friends or tin jesimonia dear ye o madwin say Ghana ha si ye pa ye import electrical wires bia ye betimi aye ni nyina wa asan ye papa sin de na free sa ma no ne bana wo ye ya na wire na nane wo kaya wo plug wo bi pe na ye trrr na nane wa hwa na hye ofie enne me say wo pa bisa enye se free trader enke hu hia se ye de wire kura ba kromo abiem.
Okay.
Into the same thing na wo say a sha se
okay.
Say abanya yen hyehyɛ nokure ni KTM eba parliament immediately one fa data na anto ho me fi say parliament mo betimi dia boa yen pa ne say o meka say KTM ko na nneoma a wabobɔ so yin na fa ho data na ye de ebra na me de me gidi say ye ni capacity dia be ma nneoma aboa timi akosoro eye nokure.
Okay.
Si any capacity dia ebetimi ama shortage aba in fact shortage ne ba ne manual ma bo no mom ekoso nenso so me wogidie bi say o ma hwe ehunu say especially around Christmas time demand time say local industries now capacity of every no more inventory in fact o ma produce egu ho
okay
enti o say a free market mo kai rice local rice and whole campaign no when him say ko yes say omo produce ya ma benya backlog.
Okay motoka bi share item 14 na eno no meni motoka akra omoka ho asem
in fact no sumizumi ebisa madwene ko sa motoka asibia omo di road no so
ebia na pragia na omoka de go
what asem ameka won meka say ni ko motoka asibia
Honorable Katie Hammond, trade minister, na no parliament okasa say mama me fans.
Really?
Another interested person.
No, yes.
Me penance. Me can be a parliament or no okasa. Mr. Speaker, yeah, over transfer mama me fans. Dr. Wamitio on the 22 items.
Yes. Akuoko, I'm registrar.
Ebi wo mo yin frame ana ni nyina
Bi wo mo I'm registrar just how go me. Registrar Kofi Boache.
Okay.
Mr. Hagan.
Okay.
Utie me. Akuoko, it's long overdue. The problem now is the timing.
Okay.
And I even fear whether it will be implemented.
Okay.
Should have started about 3 or 4 years ago, or even abided by a plan of some commercial.
Okay.
That is the concern now.
Okay.
Because now, when people among for raising issues are political elections, 12 months ahead. The Uber Maguta for work, I say importers and exporters say, Omabe sent from animal. It won't work.
Political will.
Yes. So the timing is wrong for me. It's wrong.
Okay.
And this could have been done long time.
Okay.
To control. And they say now, no, what they buy, local producers, say, I don't know, take time.
for local say be a close to gap no we nye say be a more it take time a portrait it take time a other yibia to say the way it all takes time but to say the prof kind is one of the ways I ultimately control foreign consumption and bit me control but in all so now also to make sure say local consumption so no you will have enough and capability say capabilities they be but the ability in your ma would be to take effect. Well, you can't take effect about 6 months and not 3 months.
Okay.
You are even going to create more problems.
Okay.
Especially when it's an election year. So I'm saying that when a wrong timing.
Okay. I didn't hear about Amantem.
Amantem.
Okay.
Now, who's so be dangerous for the party? A bino, a behano.
Okay.
No, yes. Because they're all restricted and the minority for the rate issues. Oh, so move punchy holes and all the command crofwa or your party for all the command crofwa. Anna, yang sebsebi, yang be before and I say yang Ghana for no. Ubi bet me monopolize hono. What Jaffa?
Ajabosukoba.
Minkwana may use me import away. Minkwana may we. No, probably you could be more than worse than to say the never hono.
Okay.
Ebi be rema lobia ma certain goods be and as certain products be also mo kwa na deba na fe do ma be say ni man. My concern is I think say ka buying no to me concentrating on local consumption na local produce for now that is so them can earlier say ka farmers na ni we no ne ka poultry for no ni we mu no you give them capacity.
Okay.
One thing about the Chinese system is that a lot of small, medium-sized, small businesses.
Okay.
They train them. They give them capital. And by now, as you no, it be a 200 million. A small business. A buying team decides to me 50 million. It could be another level of that industry. So when you have this kind of training, it's not baby and especially finishing, no, very good because they have trained them. But yeah, problem is you emphasize had no entity. The only thing is that import and they say ya be ya dina too mama say ye hu de ya fe na be so ye mene. It's a very good policy.
Okay.
But the timing is wrong.
Okay.
And then more buying who be no.
Doctor, what can consistently, but Obinso was suggesting say, okay, for instance, Emo in himself just born on Thailand for shall see DB. And between now, because it's a national policy. Be 5 years. You have capacity on betting me produce any other companies they produce to be. Poultry, you name say in Suta, and the Labianca Munina no omo import to be figana. And on your importation, in fact, almost to feed domestically. Omateni and omo crefiam no neba no so omo to be local production. It be almost also my home bread. But it is a soft drink and the company is yebu aduabei nano me farm mpokwan so amangui egu hosa kosi adwura ofa offense kwan so akodui e wo ho a enti baby to say free juice nom ne adede enka local companies yi eno kra dey say dey say be ya if you am no ne ba na no
kunfi kra wunya be ni wato oh you see that is a way
baby to say mineral water ensure enough.
No, one of the
and the guy times to be your wife, he said, for now, no, dear, you bet me a year free, mu say, okay, we mono dear, yeah, the Marana to so bad, I can't be a assessment.
Oh, no, ya dream. We know ya dream, say, make us a dear, or more, yeah, and you.
What's the time and Tina was a bobo?
Oh, he said, timing is true, but there's policy, policy be what we call policy lag. We are denya. I was say udria ne eso efifine so aba. Enti de bia Ghana because ye ni development plan into no.
You will be
well, yeah, accept it because Obiso are 40 years
development plan.
Oh,
new government bar on also say oh yeah Ghana.
You say your commission
Ghana. No, remember what was Mr. Doctor. You will not say development plan.
Oh, you conform yeah.
NDPC.
At the office is there's somebody in charge, but do we have
Minim the battle more plan
Bravo, they make a point.
It's your friend saying plan no or next year election, but office budget implementation in the short run, in the short term. Sorry, this policy is not a long-term policy. So what tie minister no be ma or say or more hwe no ma bi enya de more hwe no say ebia ya afebo immediately, and especially around this time military amount for inventory me dem gidi pa on say me ka say amount for inventory hwe e confia wo ka say ho aye din e no credit produce for only local,
foreign,
even foreign for even West Africa just amount for ajia to mo so Nigeria for started rice embargo on rice ashase no mo so taste for foreign rice but o manage to mo say your rice na na be di and no ano mudi so ya ashase free baby enye. One thing about politics around policies in a say, wonya NDC, manage MPP policy beyond to muda, and so no more aka. And a wonya MPP politician be manage NDC policy to muda, and so no aka. Look at night economy and 24 hours economy. Why is the difference? There's no difference. In fact, night economy was even popular, but the actual nomenclature is what we call shift economy.
Okay.
Yes. So, inti tembiano Ghana had the men say politics ne di nimu amanhyehyɛ ye pese ye de ba no na ye gu nanima ase na say ya water ne down. Look at the way even 24 hours economy amanfo chirichiri mu.
Okay.
Emma sometimes otiwa na ore aho ede ne wo eka ekire oman no efa ade a eye ho ne de enya ho eno na wo say edi enim.
Okay, Prof, thank you very much. Mamintie doctor so 1 minute na yamfa dwumadi no mrɛ I have a lot of your messages, but Doc Uriah no has met me I close with 1 or 2 beer.
Akuoko there can say it is good.
By the time
kind of time no because we say ohwemu it's a prof can say local consumption of rice say e come rough no kreni udibia one hwe foreign one uni bi.
Okay.
And that is how I was say yeko how ye de nyoma egu akwan mu to promote local production ni we no and no the key issue do we invest in the industries. I think so now, I say 86 about I1F, 1DF, or whatever. Yes. Capacity, that you know, most of producer and I say to me, amount for access. Your tomato, is a bono and amebo.
Okay.
President could be, I think, last year or 2 years ago. Do we even see those things in market? Any market?
Okay.
Any market?
Okay.
Okay, I can say import restrictions. When you ban import restrictions, but me concern is say yes shift consumption to local now.
Okay.
Abaya yes answer no ho.
Okay.
And creating more shortages in the problem.
Okay.
I think that will work for all of us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Samuel Free, or a senior lecturer at Kumasi Technical University, and Professor Eric Otin Abeye, and so a lecturer KNUST. Yenua Hammond Benjamin Esha of Nigeria, Benjamin also Hammond of Nigeria. Na key message be Maminwe. I say good to be honorable. Katie Hammond is, to the best of my knowledge, not serious at all. Whatever you know you want to restrict, make sure you have enough product for the nation to extend that. If we don't import, there won't be shortage. Akuoko, Nigeria is still importing rice. So what are they talking about? Okay. Watching you at Karaga, Northern Region. I'm enjoying the program. Pa Olu, Karaga, Olu, thank you very much. Afoko, Deputy Organizer, Contomra, Share Numre, and Mwama Kenya. I had a brother, Kwama, and Numre, the day Kessben TV, Jumediano, Enina, essay. Akokwa, Mpeninsem, or Mensia, Nanoatipa, or Share Jumedie. And Miamia, Penny, Messinia, my dear, a Quanura, Coffee Job. Kofi share numere Kofi baby I will be an special good evening to you. A create PSC Albediako, Chief Executive Producer, and Oshisha Jumedi nyina ɛma yɛde point dwumadie ɛbrɛ mu yɛfrɛ me Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng metrem ma lawyer Ohene Gyan AK lawyer thank you mamina cameraman Isaac me name mamina na se papa ɛna your pages ɛde ɛkɔ Facebook ɛna adjuman director ɛnso so na darema ɔtenakye agentim fidie no nyinaa ma yɛ prof ɛne Dr. Enumere yɛdamose nea yɛka yɛ nyinaa no okɔ Facebook a obenya bi ahwɛ Kessben TV na Kessben FM on Facebook yɛma me nyinaa happy Farmers Day in advance na yɛasrɛ nyame sɛ ɔbɛka yɛkuafoɔ ho na biribiara kɔ so yɛakra mu nyinaa good night.